I've got a brass bound circle in the palm of my hand that's seen every corner of this heavy-duty land. But the needle is spinning like a leaf in a gale, with a cracked piece of glass and a rusted out nail. It don't know the mountain and it don't know the sea. It's lost all its sense of the where and the beat. The magnetism's gone and the bearings are loose, like a heavy-duty engine with a broken caboose. But the clouds are all clearing from the ridge to the shore, and the sky doesn't need a magnetic floor. It's just a broken compass and the North Star tonight, trying to find the rhythm of a heavy-duty life. One is a liar and the other is true. One is the metal and the other is the blue. I'm throwing the copper and the glass in the sand, and following the fire to a faraway land. The broken compass and the North Star. They say you need a map and a calibrated line to navigate the shadows of the low blily pine. But the ancient vibration of the light in the dark is the only thing steady for a heavy-duty spark. I'm looking on up where the archer is bold, at a story that's silver and a story that's gold. Sometimes the tools that you trust in the day are the only things standing in the middle of your way. You gotta break the machine to see the design, and let the celestial and the heavy-duty align. It's just a broken compass and the North Star tonight, trying to find the rhythm of a heavy-duty life. One is a liar and the other is true. One is the metal and the other is the blue. I'm throwing the copper and the glass in the sand, and following the fire to a faraway land. The broken compass and the North Star. Yeah, let the needle spin, let the light come in. Forget the degree when the sky is free. The broken compass and the North Star. The morning paper's got a ring of brown right next to the news from the edge of town. I'm sitting at the table with a ballpoint pen, trying to figure out where the week has been. I've got a list of chores and a list of dreams, ticking off the minutes and the busted seams. The ink is blurring on the grocery list, thinking about the moments that I might have missed between the to-do and the wanna stay. In the quiet light of a Sabbath day, it's just coffee stains and Sunday plans, holding the future in my shaky hands. A little bit of caffeine, a little bit of prayer, looking for an answer in the kitchen here. We say we're gonna go, we say we're gonna do, but we're just making circles till the day is through. With coffee stains and Sunday plans. Fix the porch and paint the shed, right under the things that you never said. I promised we'd drive to the Mountain View, but the engine's acting up and the rent is due. So I'll map out a road on a napkin scrap while the cat is sleeping in a sunbeam lap. start slow, building a castle out of ink and steam. Before the Monday morning breaks the dream, it's just coffee stains and Sunday plans, holding the future in my shaky hands. A little bit of caffeine, a little bit of prayer, looking for an answer in the kitchen air. We say we're gonna go, we say we're gonna do, but we're just making circles till the day is through. With coffee stains and Sunday plans. Yeah, spill a little more on the wooden floor, let the list stay there in the rocking chair. Coffee stains and Sunday plans.
Clock on the wall says it's 2:30. The bartender's yawning and I'm thinking of you. The crowd's all gone and the band packed their gear, but the silence is the loudest thing in here. I'm sitting in the corner where we used to sit, trying to find a spark, but the match won't light it. The jukebox is humming a low static buzz, and I'm missing the way that it used to be us. Now it's just shadows stretching across the floor, and the ghost of your laugh walking out of the door. It's just empty chairs and neon lights, painting the blues on these lonely nights. A hum of the sign and a cold glass of beer, wishing like hell that you were still here. The world's gone dark, but the buzzing stays bright between empty chairs and neon lights. There's a ring on the table from a drink long gone, just like the promise that we'd hold on. The red and the blue flicker against the glass, watching the ghost of the memories pass. I could go home, but there's nobody there, just a quiet house and a lot more air. They say last call and they turn up the brights. Hurts my eyes after all of these nights of hiding in corners and chasing the glow of a love that was lost a long time ago. It's just empty chairs and neon lights, painting the blues on these lonely nights. A hum of the sign and a cold glass of beer, wishing like hell that you were still here. The world's gone dark, but the buzzing stays bright between empty chairs and neon lights. Yeah, the neon's buzzing. The chairs are all turned up, and I'm still sitting here with nothing but the light.
lake is turning to a sheet of lead as the fire in the west begins to go to bed. The ripples are smoothing in the cooling air, leaving a mirror for the things that are there. A heavy-duty silence is pulling the veil over the dock and the rusted-out rail. There's a silver-white glint on the edge of the shore, where the world doesn't feel like a weight anymore. Just a final reflection, a golden goodbye, written in liquid beneath the dark sky. It's the last slide on the water tonight, holding on to the ghost of the afternoon bride. A shimmering path that's beginning to fade into the depths of the heavy-duty shade. It's a quiet kind of glory, a slow motion end before the night and the deep water secrets blend. The last light on the water. The dragonflies have vanished to the reeds and the mud, and the cooling of the earth is in the veins of my blood. I'm watching the orange turn to purple and gray, like the heavy-duty ending of a long-distance stay. The surface is steady, the surface is still, as the shadows are climbing the side of the hill. They say the dark is where the story gets lost, but it's just the price that the daylight has cost. And if you look closely at the glow on the wave, you'll see the beauty that the evening gave. It's the last light on the water tonight, holding on to the ghost of the afternoon bride. A shimmering path that's beginning to fade into the depths of the heavy-duty shade. It's a quiet kind of glory, a slow motion end before the night and the deep water secrets blend. The last light on the water. Yeah, watch it disappear, the end of the year, into the black, and it don't come back. The last light on the water. I don't need a garden with a white picket fence, or a florist in the city making dollars and cents. I don't need a diamond that's polished and cold, or a story of a romance that's already been told. I just need a meadow and a Saturday breeze, and the way that you're laughing underneath the trees. You've got a daisy tucked behind your ear, and suddenly the world is perfectly clear. No fancy dresses, no painted on smiles, just a love that can run for 1,000 miles. It's just wildflower and you, baby, letting the wind drive us crazy, growing where the sunlight hits the ground. The prettiest thing that I've ever found. You don't need a crown to be my queen. You're the sweetest thing this valley has seen. Just a field of gold, a sky of blue, wildflowers and you. watching the butterflies as they pass. You're a little bit tangled, a little bit wild, with the heart of a rebel and the soul of a child. I'd trade all the roses in a crystal vase for the look of the sunshine on your face. Some things are better when they're left to grow without a plan or a place to go. Just like us, just like this day, finding our own beautiful way. It's just wildflowers and you, baby, letting the wind drive us crazy, growing where the sunlight hits the ground. The prettiest thing that I've ever found. You don't need a crown to be my queen. You're the sweetest thing this valley's seen. Just a field of gold, a sky of blue, wildflowers and you. Yeah, just blooming in the sun. Since the day we begun, not a care in the world, with my favorite girl, wildflowers and you. Picket fence is leaning at a tired angle, lost in the grip of a bittersweet tangle, where the roses once bloomed in a velvet row. Only the wild things have the courage to grow. I used to pull the weeds with a feverish hand, trying to master this little piece of land. Now the soil is hard and the sun is a blade, and the beauty we planted has started to fade. The roots go deep and the stems are gray, taking back the ground in a jagged way. It's just thistle and thorn in the garden bed, living on the words that we never said. A sharp-edged harvest of neglected years, watered by the salt of 1,000 tears. What was meant to be soft is a heavy-duty sting in the middle of the yard where the blackbirds sing. Thistle and thorn in the garden bed. Walk through the gate with a pair of gloves, thinking about the wreckage of our hollow loves. But the purple flowers are a beautiful light, hiding the poison for the passerby. It don't ask for water and it don't ask for grace, just wants to cover every empty space. They say a garden is a mirror of the soul, but I'll let the chaos take the lead and the control. Now I'm standing in the thicket where the shadows hide, with a heavy-duty loneliness trapped inside. It's just thistle and thorn in the heavy-duty sting in the middle of the yard where the blackbirds sing. Thistle and thorn in the garden bed. You let the briars climb till the end of time. Don't reach for the bloom in the afternoon gloom. Thistle and thorn in the garden bed.
Driveway's fading in the rear view glass, watching the mailbox and the seasons pass. I've got a suitcase full of used to be, and a dashboard pointing toward the free. The yellow lines are a steady beat underneath the rhythm of the rolling heat. I'm leaving the shadows of the valley floor, heading for a place I've never seen before. It ain't a flight and it ain't a race, just a man looking for a different space. It's just the open road and the setting sun, the only two things that can't be outrun. The sky's bleeding in the shades of red, with 1,000 miles of asphalt spread ahead. No more anchors and no more chains, just the cooling wind, the western plains, with the open road and the setting sun. I passed a sign that said next gas 50 miles, and I couldn't help but trade my frown for smiles. There's a comfort in the humming of the tires, and the way the distance douses all the fires. I don't need a compass or a silver star, just a steady breathing of this old car. They say the horizon is a moving line that you never reach it, though you try to find. But I like to chase it, I like the view of a world that's starting over, fresh and new. It's just the open road and the setting sun, the only two things that can't be outrun. The sky's bleeding in the shades of red, with 1,000 miles of asphalt spread ahead. No more anchors and no more chains, just the cooling wind and the western plains, with the open road and the setting sun. Chase the light into the night, don't look back on the gravel track, just the open road and the setting sun. Yeah, I'm finally gone. It's been singing that song for 20-odd years, a melody made of the rust and the tears. Every time the wind gives the porch a shove, or someone comes home to the warmth that they love, it's a high-pitched whine and a metallic groan, the most familiar music that I've ever known. It's a heavy-duty spring with a lot on its mind, leaving the dust of the valley behind. A warning, a welcome, a sharp little crack as the wood hits the frame, and it doesn't look back. It's the string goes rhythmic hinge tonight, playing its part in the fading light. A squeak and a slap and a steady beat time, the only thing left that still knows how to rhyme. It's the pulse of the house and the breath of the hall, watching the shadows start to climb up the wall. The screen door's rhythmic hum. I remember the summer we painted it white, and the way it would rattle in the middle of the night. When the dogs wanted out or the rain wanted in, and the stories of life were about to begin. Now the paint is all flaking and the mesh is a mess, but it still holds the weight of a mother's caress. Pour it down, it'll stay quiet today, but the ghost in the meadow won't stay away. It wants to be heard, it wants to be known, in the wood and the wire and the marrow of bone. It's the screen door's redneck hinge tonight, playing its part in the fading light. A squeak and a slap and a steady beat time, the only thing left but still knows how to rhyme. It's the pulse of the house and the breath of the hall, watching the shadows start to climb up the wall. Screen doors, rhythmic hands, yeah, let it sing. That rusty thing, open it wide, step inside. The screen doors hinge, that rhythmic hinge.
The mist is rolling off the riverbank, the air's cool and the grass is dank. I'm sitting on a tailgate watching the light break through the grip of a heavy night. Then across the valley, clear and true, a sound comes ringing old and new. It don't matter if you're sane or a sinner, a broken loser or a Friday winner. That iron swinging in the whitewashed tower, calling us home in the morning hour. Oh, hear those Sunday morning bells ringing out over the hills and dales, carrying the prayers of the weary and the weak for the peace of mind that we all seek. It's a lonesome song, but it feels like home, no matter how far your heart may roam. God's own rhythm, Sunday morning bells. I remember my mama in her floral dress, smoothing my hair in a soft caress, walking that path to the heavy oak door with a polished shine on the wooden floor. Now I'm the one standing out in the rain, looking for a way to ease the strain. They ring for the babies, they ring for the dead, they ring for the words that were never said. A steady heartbeat for a town that's slow, reminding us all where we ought to go. Hear those Sunday morning bells ringing out over the hills and dales, carrying the prayers of the weary and the weak for the peace of mind that we all seek. It's a lonesome song, but it feels like home, no matter how far your heart may roam. God's own rhythm, Sunday morning bells. across the fields of grain, and wash away the worry and the pain. Just let them rain. Sunday morning bells. Neon's buzzing like a trapped up fly, and the tile is stained with the years gone by. I'm standing here at the porcelain sink, trying my best not to stop and think, but the glass is fractured in a jagged line, splitting this weary face of mine. One eye's looking at where I've been, the other staring at the mess I'm in. 1,000 miles of coffee and grease, and a mind that hasn't found a moment of peace. It's a cracked mirror in a truck stop bathroom, reflecting the shadows in the midnight gloom. I'm seeing double, I'm seeing the cost of every highway and every soul I've lost. A jigsaw puzzle of a man on the run, wishing to God that the driving was done. Looking through a cracked mirror. There's a name carved deep in the wooden stall, and a shadow stretching down the narrow hall. I splash cold water on a 3-day beard, facing the man that I've always feared. The cracks are like rivers on a paper map, leading me straight to the middle of a trap. It don't show the truth and it don't show the lie, just the silver backing and a bloodshot eye. You can't fix the image once the glass is broke. It all goes up like a cloud of engine smoke. It's a cracked mirror in a truck stop bathroom, reflecting the shadows in the midnight gloom. I'm seeing double, I'm seeing the cost of every highway and every soul I've lost. A jigsaw puzzle of a man on the run, wishing to God that the driving was done. Looking through a cracked mirror. Yeah, grab a paper towel, hear the diesel growl. Don't look too long before the light is gone. Just a cracked mirror in a truck stop bathroom. Temperature dropped like a stone in a well, leaving a silence that no one could tell. The water is iron, the surface is glass, locked in a grip where the seasons don't pass. But the sky is a fire of violet and gold, refusing to let the horizon grow cold. It's a light without heat, the day without end, where the rules of the shadows finally bend. I'm standing out where the ice is deep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. It's the midnight sun
a frozen lake. The wind is a razor, the air is a ghost, haunting the shoreline in the cedar post. The ice begins to groan with a heavy-duty sound, like a giant waking up beneath the ground. But the sun stays hanging in the northern sky, staring at the world with a golden eye. They say the dark is where the secrets hide, but there's nowhere to run and nowhere to slide when the light won't quit and the day won't die, and the truth is as wide as the Arctic sky. It's a midnight sun on a frozen lake, a beautiful heart with a heavy-duty ache, gleaming on the white and the jagged blue, like a memory of a love that was almost true. It's a cold kind of glory, a bright kind of pain, watching the light through a frozen pane. The midnight sun on a frozen lake. Yeah, I like the color bleed, it's all I need. In the middle of the ice, paying the price. The midnight sun on a frozen lake.
There's a Remy drip in a plastic pail, like a slow motion hammer on a coffin nail. The plaster is bubbling and the beams are soft, up in the corner of the dusty loft. I'm looking at the stains like a Rorschach test, in the only place I ever get to rest. The sky outside is a heavy-duty gray, and the clouds aren't looking to move away. I got a roll of tape and a prayer in my head, trying to keep the water from the master bed. It's the copper pipe and the leaky roof of a life that's living but ain't bulletproof. Between the rattle of the metal and the groan of the wood, I'm doing the things that a poor man should, patching up the holes in a crumbling dream, trying to hold it steady at the heavy-duty seam. The copper pipe and the leaky roof. Plumbing is humming a lonesome tune under the light of a watery moon. The joints are green with the oxidation of a long-distance leaky faucet frustration. It's a constant battle with the rust and the rain, a heavy-duty burden on a tired brain. They say a house is a sanctuary and a fort, but I'm fighting the war of the losing sort, where the structural integrity is paper thin and a whole wide world is trying to leak in. It's a copper pipe and the leaky roof of a life that's living but ain't bulletproof. Between the rattle of the metal and the groan of the wood, I'm doing the things that a poor man should, patching up the holes in a crumbling dream, trying to hold it steady at the heavy-duty seam. The copper pipe and the leaky roof.
sun when the mending is done. The copper pipe and the leaky roof.
I'm rolling down the window of this old Ford truck, passing the theater where we tried our luck. The marquee's missing letters and the paint is thin, but I can still see us trying to sneak in. The hardware store is a coffee shop now, but I still see my daddy wiping sweat from his brow. The stoplight still swinging on a rusty wire, reminding me of a heart that was once on fire. It's only 4 blocks from the start to the end, but it's 1,000 miles of remember when. Down on Main Street, where the ghosts all play, in the golden haze of a Saturday. Every storefront window and every cracked brick is a Polaroid picture that'll always stick. Time's moved on, but the heart stays still in the shadows of the valley and the watermill. Just a ghost town of Main Street memories. There's a corner booth at the old 5 and Dime, where we carved our names to outrun time. The barbershop pole doesn't spin anymore, and there's a For Lacey sign on the grocery store, but I can still hear the parade and the high school band and the feel of your small, warm, trembling hand. They say progress is a train that you can't get off, but sometimes the engine is just a weary cough. They can tear down the wood and the mortar and stone, but they can't touch the spirit of the place I've known. Down on Main Street, where the ghosts all play, in the golden haze of a Saturday. Every storefront window and every cracked brick is a Polaroid picture that'll always stick. Time's moved on, but the heart stays still in the shadows of the valley and the watermill. Just a ghost town of Main Street memories. Yeah, the neon's humming, the sun is setting, and I'm just driving, not quite forgetting. Main Street memories.
There's a bronze cast plaque on the courthouse square, where the pigeons land and the locals stare. A Faded picture in the barbershop hall of a boy in a jersey standing proud and tall. He was the king of the Friday night lights before he traded his jersey for the desert nights. The homecoming queen moved on to the city. The grandstand's rotting and it's a damn pity. But every time the autumn wind starts to blow, you can hear the echoes of the go, boy, go. He's just the ghost of a small town hero now, with a heavy-duty crown on a shadow's brow, a name on a bridge at the teenager's cross, a symbol of the glory and a symbol of the loss. He's frozen in time while the rest of us age, the final hero on a local stage, the ghost of a small town hero. His mother still keeps his room just the same, with the dusty trophies and the family name. The town didn't change, it just got a bit smaller, and the tall tale stories got a little bit taller. They talk about the past that won the big game, like it was a spark to a holy flame. He didn't want a statue, he didn't want a parade, just a life in the sun and a spot in the shade. But the world had a plan that was bigger than here, and it left us with a memory and a silent tear. He's just the ghost of a small town hero now, with a heavy-duty crown on a shadow's brow, a name on a bridge at the teenager's cross, a symbol of the glory and a symbol of the loss. He's frozen in time while the rest of us age, the final hero on a local stage, the ghost of a small town hero. Yeah, the lights are off and the air is soft in the middle of the field, where the legends yield to the ghost of a small town hero. Down where the bank starts to crumble away, and the light turns to silver at the end of the day, there's a curtain of green hanging over the mud, in the place where the river once rose in a flood. The branches are sweeping the surface of the stream, like a heavy-duty anchor for a deep water dream. I carved two initials in the thick of the bark, back when the world was a wide open spark. But the wood has grown over and the lines have all blurred, hiding the promise and the things that we heard. It's a secret kept by the willow tree, locked in the roots where nobody can see. It's heard every whisper and it's felt every tear, standing its ground for 100-odd years. A heavy-duty witness with a heart made of wood, keeping the stories that we never could. The secret kept by the willow tree. They say that it weeps for the souls that are gone, but it's just catching light in the middle of dawn. Sheltered the runaways and covered the shamed, in a corner of the county that remains unnamed. You can tell it your troubles and you can tell it your lies, and it'll bury them deep where the dragonfly flies. It don't break for the storm and it don't blow away, it just bends with the burden of what it has to say, holding the ghost in a leafy embrace, in a quiet, forgotten and heavy-duty place. It's a secret kept by the willow tree, locked in the roots
where nobody can see. It's heard every whisper and it's felt every tear, standing its ground for 100-odd years. A heavy-duty witness with a heart made of wood, keeping the stories that we never could. A secret kept by the willow tree. Let the leaves fall. It's heard it all, quiet and deep. The promise it'll keep, the secret of the willow tree.
Temperature dropped like a stone in a well, leaving a silence that no one could tell. The water is iron, the surface is glass, locked in a grate where the seasons don't pass. But the sky is a fire, a violet and gold, refusing to let the horizon grow cold. It's a light without heat, a day without end, where the rules of the shadows find a bend. I'm standing out where the ice is deep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. It's the midnight sun on a frozen lake, a beautiful heart with a heavy-duty ache, gleaming on the white and the jagged blue, like a memory of a love that was almost true. It's a cold kind of glory, a bright kind of pain, watching the light through a frozen pane. The midnight sun on a frozen lake. The wind is a razor, the air is a ghost, haunting the shoreline and the cedar post. The ice begins to groan with a heavy-duty sound, like a giant waking up beneath the ground. But the sun stays hanging in the northern sky, staring at the world with a golden eye. They say the dark is where the secrets hide, but there's nowhere to run and nowhere to slide when the light won't quit and the day won't die, and the truth is as wide as the Arctic skies. The midnight sun on a frozen lake, a beautiful heart with a heavy-duty ache, gleaming on the white and the jagged blue, like a memory of a love that was almost true. It's a cold kind of glory, a bright kind of pain, on a frozen lake. Is a cavern of a heavy-duty quiet. After the storm and the soul-searching writing, the diary is closed and the ink has all dried on the ghosts and the giants that live deep inside. I'm picking up a guitar with a neck made of maple, removing the rust and the heavy-duty staple. My fingers are callous from the roads I have run, but the work of the Spirit has only begun. I'm reaching for a frequency of silver bright wire that's born in the ashes of the old-fashioned fire. It's the first note of a brand new song, where the heart and the rhythm finally belong. A heavy-duty vibration in the center of the chest, giving the memory a well-deserved rest. It's a single vibration, a clear-eyed refrain, rising like a harvest from the valley of pain. The first note of a brand new song. It doesn't need a chorus and it doesn't need a rhyme to break through the gravity of a heavy-duty time. It's the sound of the morning on a window of glass, watching the shadows and the centuries pass. It's a clean slate melody, a wide water hum, a message of the now and the yet to become. They say that the ending is the hardest to do, but it's just the foundation for a version of you that doesn't carry the weight of the 100 before. As you step through the light of an open door, it's the first note of a brand new song, where the heart and the rhythm finally belong. A heavy-duty vibration in the center of the chest, giving the memory a well-deserved rest. It's a single vibration, a clear-eyed refrain, rising like a harvest from the valley of pain. The first note of a brand new song. Yeah, let the string ring, hear the silence sing. The air is getting thin, let the future in. The first note of a brand new song. Found it tucked in the back of a drawer, under some letters from a forgotten war. It's curled at the edges and the blacks turned to gray,
but it feels like it happened just yesterday. You're leaning against the fender of that old blue truck with a smile that says we'd found our luck. The world's got a way of moving too fast, turning the future into the past, but I'm holding a moment that refuses to die right here in the palm of my hand in my eye. And we're forever in a faded photograph, still hearing the echo of your golden laugh. The sun's always setting, the sky's always gold. We're still young and we're never getting old. Time can't touch us and the rain can't fall on the two of us standing against the wall in a faded photograph. Your hair's caught in the wind of a July breeze, and the shadows are dancing under the trees. I remember the smell of the rain on the heat and the way my heart skipped a heavy beat. We didn't have a penny or a plan in sight, but we had the stars and we had the night. Now there's lines on my face and silver in yours, and we've walked through 1,000 different doors. But when I look at this paper, the years disappear, and I'm right back in the minute you held me near. And we're forever in a faded photograph, still hearing the echo of your golden laugh. The sun's always setting, the sky's always gold, and we're still young and we're never getting old. Time can't touch us and the rain can't fall on the two of us standing against the wall in a faded photograph. It's a little bit blurry and a little bit torn, but it's where our forever was born. Just you and me in a faded photograph. The ice is clinking in a mason jar. The porch swings swaying like a shooting star. She's sitting there in a sundress, yellow and bright, catching the last of the afternoon light. She don't need a palace or a big city name to set a country boy's heart on a permanent flame. She's got a way of talking that's slow as the creek, and a dimple that hides in the curve of her cheek. One look at her and the world starts to spin. I'm a goner for sure and I'm diving right in. It's that sweet tea and southern grins, losing my heart where the dirt road begins. She's got the sugar, she's got the spice, a little bit of fire and everything nice. Yeah, life's a lot smoother, life's a lot of wind, with some sweet tea and southern grins. Humming a melody, a radio song, tapping her toes as the shadows get long. She says, honey, come sit for a minute or two. And suddenly I've got nothing better to do than to watch the way the honeysuckle grows, and the way she scrunches up her freckled nose. They can keep the champagne and their caviar, I'll take the girl and the rusted out car. Give me a Sunday that never quite ends, and the kind of love that never just bends. It's that sweet tea and southern grins, losing my heart where the dirt road begins. She's got the sugar, she's got the spice, a little bit of fire and everything nice. Yeah, life's a lot smoother, life's a lot of wind, with some sweet tea and southern grins. ever grow old. Sweet tea and southern grins, yeah, that's my girl.
Neon open just flickered and died, and the bartender's looking for a place to hide. The overheads hum with a sickly white glare, exposing the dust in the whiskey-soaked air. I'm tracing a circle in a puddle of gin, wonder exactly where the dark begins. The jukebox is silent, the pool table's cold, and the stories we told already getting old. We were kings of the mountain just an hour ago, now we're just shadows with nowhere to go. It's barstool philosophy at closing time, trying to make the messy parts a living rhyme. We solved all the problems of the world and the state, but we can't find the key to our own front gate. A heavy-duty wisdom born of glass and ice, giving out the soul deep, useless advice at closing time. Old Bill's talking about the good old days, through a thick rim glass and a Marlboro haze. He says life is a gamble where the deck is thin, and the house always knows how to let you win. I'm nodding my head like I understand the truth, while I'm looking for the pieces of my wasted youth. The world looks different when the lights come on, and the liquid courage is almost gone. The truth is a jagged and a heavy-duty pill, sitting on the edge of a windowsill. It's barstool philosophy at closing time, trying to make the messy parts a living rhyme. We solved all the problems of the world and the state, but we can't find the key to our own front gate. A heavy-duty wisdom born of glass and ice, giving out the soul deep, useless advice at closing time. Yeah, push back the chair in the cooling air, walk to the car, leave it at the bar. Barstool philosophy at closing time.
I'm a Friday night at the local track, with grease on my hands and a sunburned back. I'm a dusty road and a dented door, a little bit rough and a whole lot of pour. But you're the silk in a world of twine, a glass of crystal in a world of shine. I'm the thunder, you're the silver rain. I'm the struggle, you're the end of the pain. We're a mismatch made in a heaven-sent plan, a delicate girl and a common man. Yeah, we're denim and lace, baby, a little bit wild and a little bit lady. The rough-cut stone and the polished pearl, a small-town boy and a miracle girl, woven together in a beautiful grace.
wrapped in a heart of denim and lace. You're the Sunday morning in a quiet pew, and I'm the Saturday night that's way overdue. You're the scent of jasmine on a summer breeze, and I'm the oak wood trembling in the trees. But when you lay your hand in mine, the edges soften and the stars align. Opposites attract, or so they say, like the darkness dancing with the light of day. I'll provide the strength, you provide the soul, two broken halves that finally feel whole. Yeah, we're denim and lace, baby, a little bit wild and a little bit lady, the rough cut stone and the polished pearl, a small town boy and a miracle girl, woven together in a beautiful grace, wrapped in a heart of denim and lace. Yeah, the blue and the white, the day and the night, a perfect fit, just look at us, denim and lace. Yeah, that's us. Steam is rising from the iron tracks. I'm staring at a bag I didn't even pack, just a jacket of smoke and a heavy heart, watching the town of my childhood depart. The conductor is calling, his voice like a ghost, leaving behind what I love the most. Clickety-clack, the rhythm of the rail is a lonesome song for a soul that's pale. I don't need a ticket with a town on the line, I just need a place that isn't yours and mine. I'm on a midnight train to nowhere tonight, chasing the blackness, escaping the light. No destination, no map in my hand, just a rolling cage through a hollow land. Whistle is screaming, cutting through the air on a midnight train nowhere. I see the porch lights flickering by, small town secrets under a velvet sky. There's a woman in 4B, she's crying in her sleep. Maybe she's got promises she couldn't keep. Me, I'm just staring at my reflection in the glass, watching the ghosts of my old life pass. The wheels keep turning, grinding on the steel, trying to forget the way you made me feel. Every mile I gain is a memory lost, but I'm still counting up the heavy cost. I'm on a midnight train to nowhere tonight, chasing the blackness, escaping the light. No destination, no map in my hand, just a rolling cage through a hollow land. The whistle is screaming, cutting through the air on a midnight train nowhere. Yeah, keep on rolling through the dark and the cold, till the engine breaks and the story's told. Nowhere, nowhere at all. Screen doors creaking, a familiar song. The shadows on the lawn are getting long.
kicking off my boots, letting out a sigh, watching the fireflies begin to fly. The world is rushing by on the interstate, but everything I need is right behind this gate. Got a glass of sweet tea melting in my hand, looking out over this piece of promised land. I ain't got a fortune, I ain't got a crown, but I'm the king of the world when the sun goes down. I'm just front porch dreaming in a rocking chair, breathing in the rhythm of the evening air, thinking about the places that I'll never go, and watching the corn and the children grow. Yeah, life's a little slower, life's a little sweet, with a wooden floorboards underneath my feet. Just front porch dreaming. I see my reflection in the window pane, thinking about the sunshine, thankful for the rain. Old man Miller's tractor hums a mile away, a perfect ending to a hard-working day. Maybe I'll build that shed or fix the garden fence, but right now chasing shadows makes a lot more sense. Some folks need a city with the lights so bright, feel like they're living in the middle of the night. But I'll take the crickets and a whippoorwill, and the peace that settles when the wind is still. I'm just front porch dreaming in a rocking chair, breathing in the rhythm of the evening air, thinking about the places that I'll never go, and watching the corn and the children grow. Yeah, life's a little slower, life's a little sweet, with a wooden floorboards underneath my feet. Just front porch dreaming. Yeah, just rocking back and forth, watching the North Star, thinking about how lucky we are. Front porch dreaming. Yeah, that's all I need. The sky is the color of a tarnished dime, and the air is thick with the weight of time. The cicadas are screaming in the heat of the day, while the corn is turning a dusty gray. Then I see a flash on the ridge out west, and the thunder starts beating in my chest. The first few drops are heavy and slow, hitting the pavement where the weeds don't grow. A little bit of steam and a sudden hiss, like a long-lost lover's ghostly kiss. It's the smell of rain on dry asphalt, forgiving the summer for every fall. That sweet sharp scent of the earth waking up, like a drop of silver in a clay-baked cup. It's the rhythm of the road and the clouds above. The heart is kinda gray,
grace and the oldest love, the smell of rain on dry asphalt. I'm standing on the curb with my head tilted back, watching the water fill the spider web crack. It's washing the oil and the grit away into the gutters of a Saturday. I spent a lifetime waiting for the flood to turn the dust back into honest blood. They say you can't bottle a feeling like this, the moment of relief that you didn't want to miss. It's a chemical reaction, a soul deep spark, bringing the light out of the heavy-duty dark. It's a smell of rain on dry asphalt, forgiving the summer for every fault. That sweet sharp scent of the earth waking up like a drop of silver in a clay-baked cup. It's the rhythm of the road and the clouds above, the hardest kind of grace and the oldest love, the smell of rain on dry asphalt. Yeah, breathe it in, where the miles begin. The storm is here, and the air is clear. The smell of rain on dry asphalt. The screen door is slapping at a ghost in the air, and the hallway is stripped and the closets are bare. The floorboards are pale where the rug used to lie, like a memory of a son that refused to die. I'm standing in the center of the living room floor, watching the sunlight slant through the door. It's a hazy parade of the skin and the bone, of every hello and every alone, dancing in circles in a vertical beam, like the heavy-duty particles of a half-broken dream. It's just the dust of 1,000 departures, under the weight of the heavy-duty arches, the residue leaving in the sediment of goodbye, rising from the carpet to the charcoal sky. It's what's left of the laughter and what's left of the pride, when there's nothing but the echoes left trapped inside, the dust of 1,000 departures. I remember the boxes, and I remember the tape, and the way that we tried to plan an escape. But you leave a little piece of your heart on the shelf, and a little bit of the man that you called yourself. It settles on the windows and it settles on the sill, in the quiet of a house that's finally still. They say take only memories, leave only tracks, but we leave a whole lot more when we don't look back. A heavy-duty layer of the years we spent, the silver gray ashes of the way we went. It's just the dust of 1,000 departures, under the weight of the heavy-duty arches, the residue leaving in the sediment of goodbye, rising from the carpet to the charcoal sky. It's what's left of the laughter 1,000 departures. Yeah, sweep it all away to the end of the day. Let the air grow thin where the next begins. The dust of 1,000 departures. I've heard the thunder rattle the window pane. I've heard the rhythm of the midnight rain, the sound of the city and the highway hum, the beat of the world like a distant drum. But all of the noise just fades to gray when you look at me and start to say, it ain't a shout and it ain't a plea, it's a low down honey sweet melody. Two little syllables, soft and slow. The only direction I need to go is the way you say my name, like a cooling rain on a burning flame. It sounds like home, it sounds like grace, like a holy word in a commonplace. I could listen to it all day long, the sweetest part of our favorite song. Yeah, it changes everything, the way you say my name. I've been called a fool and I've been called a friend. I've been called a loser at the journey's end. But coming from your lips, it's a brand new start, like a secret key to a heavy heart. You put a little tilt, a little bit of soul on a broken man, and you make him whole. You can whisper it soft when the lights are low, or call it out loud where the wild weeds grow. It's the anchor that holds when the tide gets high. The only truth in a world of lies is the way you say my name, like a cooling rain on a burning flame. It sounds like home, it sounds like grace, like a holy word in a commonplace. I could listen to it all day long, the sweetest part of our favorite song. Yeah, it changes everything, the way you say my name. Once more before I walk through the door. Yeah, that's the sound of my world turning round, the way you say my name, just the way you say my name.
There's a heavy-duty flute buried deep in the dirt, in a place where the ocean can't ever do hurt. An iron-cast giant in a sea of the green, the strangest damn thing that the valley has seen. It's a long way from salt and the pull of the tide, with a lifetime of voyages trapped deep inside. The bees are all humming where the barnacles clung, and the songs of the sailors have already been sung. It's holding its ground in the limestone and clay, while the blossoms of summer start to blow away. It's a rusted anchor in a field of clover, now that the sailing and the storms are all over. A heavy-duty weight for a dry weather soul in a world where the waves have lost all their control, buried in the petals and the scent of the hay, refusing to move in a heavy-duty way. The rusted anchor in a field of clover. Did it fall from a ship in a sky full of rain, or was it dragged here to tether a heavy-duty pain? It's pitted and scarred by the rust and the time, covered in moss and a thick green grime. It used to keep steady in the middle of a gale, now it's just a stop on a mountainside trail. They say everything eventually finds its own home, that you can't spend forever in the white water foam. Sometimes you just drop your heart in the grass and watch all the seasons and the centuries pass. It's a rusted anchor in a field of clover, now that the sailing and the storms are all over. A heavy-duty weight for a dry weather soul in a world where the waves have lost all their control, buried in the petals and the scent of the hay, refusing to move in a heavy-duty way. The rusted anchor in a field of clover. Yeah, sinking to the ground without a single sound. The clover's getting tall against the iron wall. The rusted anchor in a field of clover. I don't need a ticket to a white sand beach or a mountaintop inside of my reach. I don't need a suit or a fancy tie to feel like $1,000,000 tonight. I just need the screen door swinging on the hinge and the porch light glow with a yellow tinge. Some people spend their whole lives chasing gold, buying every story that they've ever been told. But I've got everything I need right here in a mason jar and a cold, cold beer. It's that homegrown happiness, sweet and plain, like a summer garden after the rain. It's the sound of the crickets and the kids at play, and the smell of the clover and the fresh cut hay. No, you can't buy it and you can't sell it. It's a seeking so deep, can't you feel it? Just some good old homegrown happiness. Got a tomato vine growing taller than me in a tire swing hanging from a oak wood tree. My baby shadows on the living room wall. It's in the grease on my hands and the dirt on my jeans. It's living a life that actually means something more than a number or a shiny car. It's knowing exactly who you are. It's that homegrown happiness, sweet and plain, like a summer garden after the rain. It's the sound of the crickets and the kids are playing, the smell of the clover in the fresh cut hay. No, you can't buy it and you can't sell it. It's a secret so deep, can't you feel it? Just some good old homegrown happiness. Yeah, it's growing in the yard, it's right here in the heart. Don't have to look too far for that homegrown happiness. Yeah,
The wind is blowing hard across the Kansas line, bringing back the ghosts of a better time. I'm standing where the shadows stretch long and lean, looking for a harvest that I never seen. I told you I was staying, then I turned to go. Now I'm reaping the seeds that I used to sow. The ground is cracked and the sky is gray. Everything I love is a mile away. I'm calling your name to the open sky, but the only thing that's moving is the tumbleweed by. And it's just teardrops in the dust, watching the iron turn into rust. Hard to keep a promise when the well runs dry. Hard to tell the truth when you're living a lie. They disappear before they hit the ground, lost in the wind, never to be found. Just teardrops in the dust. There's a faded picture in my denim coat, a couple of lines that you once wrote. Don't forget the way the prairie smells at night, but I traded the peace for a neon light. Now my boots are worn and my heart is spent. Wonder exactly where the good years went. Rain don't fall on a man like me who traded his roots for a chance to be free. Now freedom's just a cage with a wider view, and 1,000 miles between me and you. And it's just teardrops in the dust, watching the iron turn into rust. Hard to keep a promise when the well runs dry. Hard to tell the truth when you're living a lie. They disappear before they hit the ground, lost in the wind, never to be found. Just teardrops in the dust. You let the wind blow, let the dirt ride, hiding the salt in an old man's eyes. Just teardrops in the dust. Teardrops in the dust.
I've been watching the dust dance in the hall, and the way the shadows stretch against the wall. I packed the boxes and I taped them tight, leaving nothing but the memories in the light. I took the picture from the mantelpiece and felt the tension in my spirit finally cease. The keys are sitting on the countertop. It's a kind of silence that'll make a heart stop. I'm standing on the threshold looking back one time at the mountain of a life that I had to climb. It's the screen door's final slam tonight, ringing through the hollow in the fading light. A sharp little crack like a breaking bone, the loudest sound that I've ever known. It's the period at the end of the long gray page, the final bowing on a local stage with the screen door's final slam. I remember the hinges used to whine and complain every time we ran inside to beat the rain. The way it rattled when the wind blew hard from the open fields in the county yard. But now it's hitting with a heavy wooden thud, leaving all the history in the Georgia mud. Don't look in the rearview, don't check the lock, don't listen to the ticking of the kitchen clock. Just put it in gear and let the gravel fly under the canopy of a wide open sky. It's the screen door's final slam tonight, ringing through the hollow in the fading light. A sharp little crack like a breaking bone, the loudest sound that I've ever known. It's the period at the end of the long gray page, the final bowing on a local stage with the screen door's final slam. Yeah, let it hit the frame. Leave behind the name. One last echo, then I'm gonna go. With the screen door's final slam. Yeah, I'm gone. The asphalt ends where the timber begins, and the dust starts to settle on my old man's sins. It's a washboard rhythm under heavy-duty tires, passing by the ghosts and the rusted alba wires. Every rock that's kicking up against the metal floor is a memory of leaving through an open door. The rear view mirror is a cloudy shade of brown, watching the steeple of a dying little town. The distance is a stretch of the limestone and the grit, and I'm feeling every single lonely mile of it. It's the gravel road's long goodbye, underneath the weight of a heavy-duty sky. It don't let you run and it don't let you race. It makes you look back at every familiar face. A slow motion exit from the life I used to know, crunching through the secrets in a steady, steady roll. The gravel road's a long goodbye. There's a mailbox leaning like it's tired of the news, and a pair of work boots that nobody would choose. The creek wake is a silver line running through the pines, marking out the borders and the family lines. I'm treading a cloud like a heavy-duty veil, unwinding in a weary and a broken-hearted trail. They say the fastest way home is a straight line of black, but the gravel is the only thing that'll take you back. It holds on to the footprints, and it holds on to the rain, that it's the only path it understands. A heavy-duty pain. It's the gravel roads along goodbye, underneath the weight of a heavy-duty sky. It don't let you run and it don't let you race. It makes you look back at every familiar face. A slow motion exit from the life I used to know, crunching through the secrets in a steady, steady road. The gravel rolls along. Goodbye. Yeah, I feel the storms kick in the air, getting thick, turning the last bend where the memories end. The gravel road along goodbye. Yes, a gravel road.
The picket fence is leaning at a tired angle, lost in the grip of a bittersweet tangle, where the roses once bloomed in a velvet row. Only the wild things have the courage to grow. I used to pull the weeds with a feverish hand, trying to master this little piece of land. Now the soil is hard and the sun is a blade, and the beauty we planted has started to fade. The roots go deep and the stems are gray, taking back the ground in a jagged way. It's just thistle and thorn in the garden bed, living on the words that we never said. A sharp-edged harvest of the neglected years, watered by the salt of 1,000 tears. What was meant to be soft is a heavy-duty sting in the middle of the yard where the blackbirds sing. Thistle and thorn in the garden bed. I walked through the gate with a pair of gloves, thinking about the wreckage of our hollow loves. But the purple flowers are a beautiful lie, hiding the poison for the passerby. It don't ask for water and it don't ask for grace, it just wants to cover every empty space. They say a garden is a mirror of the soul, but I let the chaos take the lead and the control. Now I'm standing in the thicket where the shadows hide, with a heavy-duty loneliness trapped inside. It's just thistle and thorn in the garden bed, living on the words that we never said. A sharp-edged harvest of the neglected years, watered by the salt of 1,000 tears. What was meant to be soft is a heavy-duty sting in the middle of the yard where the blackbirds sing. Thistle and thorn in the garden bed. Yeah, let the briars climb till the end of time. Don't reach for the bloom in the afternoon gloom. Thistle and thorn garden bed. There are creases deep as a canyon floor, and a scar from a blade back in '74. The knuckles are swollen and the skin is like leather, tough enough to handle any kind of weather. It's been 40 years on a factory line, turning the raw into something fine. It don't shake like it used to, it's steady and slow, with a strength that a younger man wouldn't know. It's a story written in grease and in grit of a man who never knew how to quit. It's the weight of a work-worn hand on a steering wheel or a piece of land. It's the heavy-duty truth of a life on the clock, solid as a mountain, steady as a rock. It's built the houses and it's fixed the steel, making the world turn on a heavy-duty wheel. The weight of a work-worn hand. It can cradle a child with a gentle touch, though it spent its days clutching a lever and clutch. It's got a permanent stain from the oil and the coal that's worked its way down to the middle of the soul. When it rests on the table at the end of the day, it's got more to tell than a man could say. It's a map of the labor, a chart of the toil, rooted in the iron and the southern soul. A callous blessing and an honest wage, the final signature on a dusty page. It's the weight of a work-worn hand on a steering wheel or a piece of land. It's the heavy-duty truth of a life on the clock, solid as a mountain, steady as a rock. It's built the houses and it's fixed the steel, making the world turn on a heavy-duty wheel. The weight of a work-worn hand. Yeah, lay it on the wood like a father should. The work is through and the grip is true. The weight of a hand, a work-worn hand. The storm finally broke about an hour ago, leaving the attic with a silver gray glow. I'm lying on a mattress on the plywood floor, right where the water came in through the door. But the clouds have parted and the wind has died, leaving a window for the universe inside. There's a jagged little gap in the cedar and tar, where I can see the fire of a billion-year star. It's a heavy-duty hole in a humble place, bringing down the glory of the outer space. It's just starlight through a broken shingle, where the dust and the diamonds finally mingle. A jagged little crack in a weary old roof of a miracle living that's bulletproof. It's the light of the heavens in a world of decay, showing me
in a heavy-duty way. Starlight through a broken shingle. I used to worry about the damage and the cost of the shingles I'd found in the pride that I'd lost. But I wouldn't see the archer or the Big Dipper's cut if I didn't have a reason to be looking on up. Sometimes the wreckage is a blessing in disguise, opening a path for the light in your eyes. They say keep it airtight, they say keep it dry, but you'll never see the truth if you don't see the sky. Let the rain come in if it brings the glow of the only real magic that a man can know. It's just starlight through a broken shingle, where the dust and the diamonds finally mingle. A jagged little crack in a weary old roof of a miracle living that's bulletproof. It's the light of the heavens in a world of decay, showing me the beauty in a heavy-duty way. Starlight through a broken shingle. Yeah, let the rafters shine with a spark divine through the cedar gap on a treasure map. Starlight through a broken shingle.
I'm standing now where the wheat fields roll, in a silence that's good for a weary soul. The sky is a canvas of purple and gold, and I'm watching a story of evening unfold. But I ain't alone in this wide open space. I can feel the ghost of your soft embrace. It starts as a rustle in the tall green grass, a secret that whispers as the minutes pass. It moves through the pines and the old willow tree, bringing a message back home to me. And I hear your name in the wind tonight, carried on the breeze in the fading light. It's a low, sweet hum, it's a haunting tune, rising up high to the harvest moon. Every breath I take, every sigh I send, I'm hearing your name in the wind. I remember the way you laugh in the rain, a sound that could wash away every stain. Now the seasons are changing and the birds fly south, but I still feel the taste of a kiss on my mouth. I don't need a phone or a letter to know that you're with me wherever the cold drafts blow. It's in the howl of the storm, it's in the draft by the door, it's a language I didn't quite notice before. The world is a chorus, a symphony blue, and every last note is a hollow for you. And I hear your name in the wind tonight, carried on the breeze in the fading light. It's a low,
It's a haunting tune, rising up high to the harvest moon. Every breath I take, every sigh I sing, I'm hearing your name. Yeah, listen close, can you hear it too? Across the plain, across the dew, your name in the wind, just your name. Track with grease on my hands and a sunburned back. I'm a dusty road and a dented door, a little bit of rough and a whole lot of poor. But you're the silk in a world of twine, a glass of crystal in a world of shine. I'm the thunder, you're the silver rain. I'm the struggle, you're the end of the pain. We're a mismatch made in a heaven-sent plan, a delicate girl and a common man. Yeah, we're denim and lace, baby, a little bit wild, a little bit lady. The rough-cut stone and the polished pearl, a small-town boy and a miracle girl, woven together in a beautiful grace, wrapped in a heart of denim and lace. You're the Sunday morning in a quiet pew, and I'm the Saturday night that's way overdue. You're the scent of jasmine on a summer breeze, and I'm the oak wood trembling in the trees. But when you lay your hand in mine, the edges soften and the stars align. Opposites attract, or so they say, like the darkness dancing with the light of day. I'll provide the strength, you provide the soul, two broken halves that finally feel whole. Yeah, we're denim and lace, baby, a little bit wild, a little bit lady. The rough-cut stone and the polished pearl, a small-town boy and a miracle girl, woven together in a beautiful grace, wrapped in a heart of denim and lace. Yeah, the blue and the white, the day and the night, a perfect fit. Just look at us, denim and lace. Yeah, that's us. I've been carrying this weight in my denim pocket, next to a hollow heart and a silver locket. It's got jagged teeth and a coat of red, for a door that's been closed and a life that's been led. I found it buried in a box of old receipts, back when the world was wide and the air was sweet. It don't fit the house and it don't fit the car. It won't get me into the local bar, but I know the gate where the hinge has grown, in a corner of the county that I've always known. It's just a rusty key to a padlock dream, tossed in the middle of a muddy stream, trying to open up a ghost town door to a version of me that don't live here no more. Jagged little piece of a used to be that's losing its grip on the rest of me.
rusty key to a padlocked dream. I remember the day that I turned the tumblers, before we were losers and before we were gamblers. We were building a kingdom out of sawdust and hope, at the end of a fraying yellow nylon rope. Now the wood is rotten and the roof is thin, and the only thing living is the wind getting in. Sometimes you gotta just let the iron rust and leave the old secrets to the moths and the dust. Cause a key in your hand is a heavy-duty thing when there ain't no more music for the heart to sing. It's just a rusty key to a padlocked dream, tossed in the middle of a muddy stream, trying to open up a ghost town door to a version of me that don't live here no more. A jagged little piece of a used to be that's losing its grip on the rest of me. A rusty key to a padlocked dream. Yeah, drop it in the dirt, let it lose a hurt. Don't try the lock on the granite rock. Just a rusty key to a padlocked dream. Yeah, let it be. Had enough of these city canyons and the neon glare, of the smoggy lungs in the crowded subway air. I'm trading my loafers for a pair of worn out boots. I'm headed east to find my tangled roots, where the Appalachian mist hangs heavy and low, and the Cumberland River starts to flow. I can already hear the fiddle and the bow calling me back to the world I used to know, past the limestone walls and the white picket fence, where the world starts making a little more sense. Yeah, I'm going back to the Blue Range, back to the hills where the moon shines hidden in the old copper stills. I need a front porch session and a high lonesome sound, with my feet planted firm on that Kentucky ground. Let the banjo roll and the mandolin ring. I'm going back to the heart of everything, back to the Blue Range. My mama's on the porch in a rocking chair, with the scent of honeysuckle in her silver hair. My brothers are picking on the old 5-string, waiting for the harmony that the evening brings. No more checking my watch or chasing a buck. I'm just a lucky man in a rusty truck. They say you can't go back, but they've never been to a place where the mountains are your oldest friend, where the grass has a shimmer of a midnight hue and the morning sky is a different kind of blue. Yeah, I'm going back to the Blue Range, back to the hills where the moon shines hidden in the old copper stills. I need a front porch session and a high lonesome sound, with my feet planted firm on that Kentucky ground. Let the banjo roll and the mandolin ring. I'm going back to the heart of everything, back to the Blue Range. I'm almost home. No more reason to ever roam,
just me and the blueberry. Yeah, I'm home.
I don't need a ticket to a white sand beach or a mountaintop that's out of my reach. I don't need a suit or a fancy tie to feel like $1,000,000 tonight. I just need the screen door swinging on the hinge and the porch light glow with a yellow tinge. Some people spend their whole lives chasing gold, buying every story that they've ever been told. But I got everything I need right here in a mason jar and a cold, cold beer. Is that homegrown happiness sweet and plain, like a summer garden after the rain? It's the sound of the crickets and the kids that play, and the smell of the clover and the fresh cut hay. No, you can't buy it and you can't sell it. It's a secret so deep, can't you feel it? Just some good old homegrown happiness. Got a tomato vine growing taller than me, and a tire swing hanging from the oak wood tree. My baby's in the kitchen, I'm in a tune underneath the light of a harvest moon. We ain't got much, but we got it all, watching the shadows on the living room wall. It's in the grease on my hands, in the dirt on my jeans. It's living a life that actually means something more than a number for a shiny car. It's knowing exactly who you are. It's that homegrown happiness, sweet and plain, like a summer garden after the rain. It's the sound of the crickets and the kids that play, and the smell of the clover and the fresh cut hay. No, you can't buy it and you can't sell it. It's a secret so deep, can't you feel it? Just some good old homegrown happiness. Yeah, it's growing in the yard, it's right in the heart. Don't have to look too far for that homegrown happiness. Yeah, homegrown.
I threw your old flannel in a box out back, put a full tank of gas in this rusty black Pontiac. The driveway's getting smaller with every gear I shift, and I'm finally catching the breeze I used to drift. No more walking on eggshells in the kitchen hall. I'm letting your memory hit the brick wall. The white lines are humming a brand new song, and for the first time in forever I'm singing along. I got the windows down and the radio up, and I'm spilling the bitter from my morning cup.
Yeah, I'm leaving you in the rear view tonight, watching your shadow fade out of my sight. Between the red tail lights and the yellow moon, I'm getting over you way too soon. The road ahead is open and the sky's blue, and I'm doing just fine, leaving you in the rear view. Past the town limit sign about 10 miles back, where we used to park down by the railroad track. I thought I'd feel a sting, thought I'd feel a tear, but the only thing I'm feeling is the atmosphere. The mountains are calling and the desert is wide. There's nobody left to take me for a ride. I spent too many miles looking at the past, trying to make a dying engine really last. But you can't steer a car if you're looking behind, so I'm clearing the smoke out of my mind. Yeah, I'm leaving you in the rear view tonight, watching your shadow fade out of my sight. Between the red tail lights and the yellow moon, I'm getting over you way too soon. The road ahead is open and the sky's blue, and I'm doing just fine, leaving you in the rear view. Yeah, just a speck in the glass, watching the ghosts of us pass, smaller and smaller until you're gone, leaving you in the rear view.
The paint is long gone from the siding and trim, and the light in the hallway is dusty and dim. But the frame is still square and the foundation's deep, with a century of secrets it's sworn to keep. The storm clouds can gather and the thunder can roll, but they can't touch the iron in a heavy-duty soul. My face is a map of the roads I have walked, and the silence is louder than the way that I talked. There's a silver gray frost on the top of my head from the weight of the words that I should have just said. I'm just weather beaten and wise, with the look of the canyon in the back of my eyes, hardened by the winter and smoothed by the rain, a heavy-duty vessel for the joy and the pain. I don't break for the wind and I don't bend for the pride, I'm just enjoying the view on the downhill ride. Weather beaten and wise, I've seen the empires rise and the empires fall, like the ivy that's climbing the limestone wall. I don't chase the thunder or the flashes of gold, I just value the stories that never get old. It's a different kind of strength than the fire of youth. It's the heavy-duty gravity of a hard-earned truth. They say new is better, that shiny is best, but they've never been put to the ultimate test. It takes a whole lot of living to get this much grit, and a whole lot of staying to be worth every bit. I'm just weather beaten and wise, with the look of the canyon in the back of my eyes, hardened by the winter and smoothed by the rain, a heavy-duty vessel for the joy and the pain. I don't break for the wind and I don't bend for the pride. I'm just enjoying the view on the downhill ride, weather beaten and wise. Yeah, let the seasons turn, I've got nothing to burn, standing my ground in a world spinning round, weather beaten and wise.
I took the shortcut through the bottomland, where the creek rolls up to take a stand. The red clay's clinging to the wheel well tight, a heavy-duty souvenir of Saturday night. I'm a long way off from the paved down street, where the air is cool and the grass is sweet. I killed the engine by the old fence line, watching the shadows of the loblolly pine. The radiator's hissing like a kettle on the stove in the middle of a quiet little hickory grove. I got mud on the tires, stars in the sky, and a peace in my heart that money can't buy. The world is messy but the heavens are clear, washing away every heavy-duty fear. Between the grit on the ground and the glow up above, I'm finding the rhythm of a back road love. Mud on the tires, stars in the sky. There's a coating of dust on the dashboard glass, watching the satellites and the meteors pass. I don't mind the cleaning I'll have to do when the sun comes up and the night is through, because a clean truck means you stayed at home, and a dirty one means you were free to roam. They say you can't have the glory without the grime, that the mountain is meant for a heavy-duty climb. So let the constellations burn a hole in the dark, while I'm sitting right here with a spiritual spark. I got mud on the tires, stars in the sky, and a peace in my heart that money can't buy. The world is messy but the heavens are clear, washing away every heavy-duty fear. Between the grit on the ground and the glow up above, I'm finding the rhythm of a back road love. Mud on the tires, stars in the sky. Yeah, kick the boots off and the air is soft, blacktop heaven since about 11. Mud on the tires, stars in the sky. It's sitting there catching the light of the lamp, while the air in this kitchen feels heavy and damp. 18 carats of a promise we made under the oak in the
summertime shade. It's a perfect circle, no beginning or end. But I'm looking for pieces I can't even mend. They say gold doesn't tarnish, gold doesn't rust. But what do you do when the love turns to dust? It's weighing me down like a stone in the deep, a secret that's getting too heavy to keep. I've got a gold ring and a blue, blue heart, watching the world we built fall apart. It's a shining reminder of a meant to be that's turned into a prison for you and for me. Yeah, the metal is bright, but the fire's gone cold between a blue heart and a ring of gold. I remember the day that I slipped it on, before all the laughter was quiet and gone. Now we're just strangers sharing a bed, with 1,000 I'm sorry's that'll never be said. I twist it around when I'm feeling alone, a circle of metal on a finger of bone. I could take it off, I could throw it away, leave it behind at the end of the day. But the mark that it leaves is a permanent line of the life that I thought was yours and was mine. I've got a gold ring and a blue, blue heart, watching the world we built fall apart. It's a shining reminder of a meant to be that's turned into a prison for you and for me. Yeah, the metal is bright, but the fire's gone cold between a blue heart and a ring of gold. Yeah, it's a heavy weight for a tiny thing, just a blue heart and a gold ring. Yeah, a gold ring.
Granddaddy bought this acre back in '49, cleared the brush and drew the property line. He said, son, this ground is a stubborn kind of soul. It'll take all you got just to keep it whole. I spend my summers hauling hay in the heat, with the sting of the dust and the blisters on my feet. You can scrub my skin with a bucket of lye, but that rusty color won't ever run dry. It's under my nails and it's deep in my bones. It's the only foundation I've ever known. Yeah, I've got red dirt pumping through my veins, conditioned by the sun and the Oklahoma rains. I'm a product of the clay and the timber and the stone. 1,000 miles away, I'd still feel at home. You can take the boy out of the country lane, but you can't wash the red dirt out of my veins. I've seen the city lights and the silver towers, but they don't have the sense of the desert flowers. They walk on concrete, they live in the gray, but I need a place where the shadows can play. Give me a tractor and a wide open field, and I'll show you a heart that'll never yield. It's the color of a sunset, the color of the blood that gets thicker than water in a springtime flood. It's
are rolling off the riverbank. The air is cool and the grass is dank. I'm sitting on the tailgate watching the light break through the grip of a heavy night. Then across the valley, clear and true, a sound comes ringing old and new. It don't matter if you're saint or a sinner, a broken loser or a Friday winner. That iron swinging in the whitewashed tower, calling us home in the morning hour. Oh, hear those Sunday morning bells ringing out over the hills and dales, carrying the prayers of the weary and the weak for the peace of mind that we all seek. It's a lonesome song, but it feels like home, no matter how far your heart may roam. God's own rhythm, Sunday morning bells. I remember my mama in her floral dress, smoothing my hair in a soft caress, walking that path to the heavy oak door with a polished shine on the wooden floor. Now I'm the one standing out in the rain, looking for a way to ease the strain. They ring for the babies, they ring for the dead, they ring for the words that were never said. A steady heartbeat for a town that's slow, reminding us all where we ought to go. Oh, hear those Sunday morning bells ringing out over the hills and dales, carrying the prayers of the weary and the weak for the peace of mind that we all seek. It's a lonesome song, but it feels like home, no matter how far your heart may roam. God's own rhythm, Sunday morning bells. Let them ring across the fields of grain, wash away the worry and the pain. Just let them ring, Sunday morning bells.